Alright, so here's what I thought the dealio was. At the end of 2018, we made the decision that it didn't matter. It did not matter how we did against other teams in the league. As long as we beat the Central Division teams, we continued to beat Central Divisions, we continued to wreak havoc in the Thunderdome, be Team Chaos to all the divisional teams above us. But apparently, as the new year rang in, 2019, that changed. An amendment was made to that decision that I did not agree upon, that I did not sign off on. And so today I would like to propose a motion to revert that change and go back to our late 2018 December traditional ways.
Seconded.
Thank you, imaginary house person. All in favor, say aye.
Sucker blood. I want to overact.
What was that?
This is gonna be a good year.
Not too shabby. The best game ever. Hello and welcome to Hawks Recap. Game 46 has just concluded for the Hawks as they fall at home against the Nashville Predators in overtime by a score of 4-3. Now, we knew that this game was going to be a bit different than the last time these two teams when the Hawks won, because the Predators now are a lot more healthy. They're still without Turris, but they have all their other big names back in the lineup and therefore are a lot more dangerous and a lot larger of a test for the Hawks. Meanwhile, the Hawks are without Seabrook due to illness in this game. And as much as we harp on Seabrook and he doesn't quite play up to the level of his cap hit, he still makes some really, really good plays for us in limited minutes. But thankfully, we do have Jakubczak back in the lineup. He has returned from his stellar play at the World Junior Championships and earning gold there. Also, Delia is in net, his first action against the Predators this season. And, well, this is a big, tough matchup for him because on the other end of the ice, he gets to play against, well, last year's Vezina Trophy winner, Pecorino, who also just tends to play well against the Hawks regardless. So, big test for Delia, big challenge. Interesting to see if he would rise up to that challenge in this game. Now, I thought the Hawks came out strong in this game. They had a good pace to their play, had a couple good looks because of it, but just weren't able to get anything by Pecorino. And then after the first couple minutes, the Predators started to push back, started to really activate their aggressive forecheck, and, well, that created some problems for the Hawks defense, and it led to the first goal of the game about 7 minutes into the first period. Forecheck creates a turnover by the Blackhawks defense. Blackhawks defense then blow a defensive coverage, leaving Colton Sissons wide open in the slot area. He would get the pass, he would bury it home, and it's 1-0 Predators. Now, the Predators would pretty much control play for the rest of the first period. The Hawks would have their chances here and there, but Predators definitely were making it tough on them. But late in the first period, Hawks get a power play, and that's where Showtime activates. Patrick Kane with the puck on the right-hand side, looks for a shooting lane, nothing there. So he fakes a pass to the point, opens up a little space in the Predators defense where he throws a no-look pass cross ice to DeBrincat, who's just waiting patiently. And when the pass comes to him, he pounces on it, he snaps it by Rene, and just like that, it's 1-1. The Predators would win the ensuing faceoff, stretch past Arvidsson, catches the Blackhawks defense sleeping, he's in on a breakaway, he dekes Delia, he scores, and the Predators retake the lead 8 seconds later. Well, there goes all that momentum that we had going into the second period. With that said, Hawks actually played pretty well in that second period. It was a bit back and forth. Both teams had some chances. Both goaltenders had to make some good saves. But then late in that frame, the Hawks got into some foul trouble. Predators on the power play with about 3.5 minutes left to go in the second period. Philip Forsberg gets the puck, gets a little bit of space, and that's all he really needs. He just snipes it by Delia to make it 3-1 Predators, and this game is starting to look like it's going to be a runaway because shortly after that, the Hawks commit another penalty, and the Predators go on the power play once again with a chance to end the second period with a 3-goal lead. But sometimes in hockey, things just don't go according to plan. Jonathan Toews picks up the loose puck in the defensive zone. He spots Kruger racing down the ice, so he throws the puck down there, banks it off the boards. Kruger chases it down, gets to it in the offensive zone. He then backhands a pass to Jonathan Toews, who's coming into the offensive zone. He'd pick it up, high slot, top of the circles. And if you thought Forsberg's snipe was dirty, well, Jonathan Tay says, hold my beer, top cheddar, peanut butter. Oh, captain, my captain, with the shorty to make it 3-2 with 20 seconds left in the second period. Look at all that momentum coming to us now. The third period was pretty similar to the second in terms of both teams getting their chances, both goaltenders making the saves that they had to. It was a pretty even third period. Now, the Predators, when they're up by one, especially in the third period, they like to kind of sit back and with their really good defense, play a trap game, really force you to dump that puck in where Pecorine can then play it and just, start the breakout, and it works for them. It really does. But with about 2.5 minutes left to go in the game, they make a mistake. Forsberg fails to clear the puck out. Keith keeps the puck in. He gets it over to Kane on the right-hand side, and Kane just drops a sweet little saucer dime pass to Anisimov in the slot, and he buries it. 5-hole past Rene, ties this game up, and we're going into overtime. Unfortunately, the game decides to render an unfair bonus level because it spawns a forbidden puck item, which the Blackhawks are not allowed to touch, apparently. Predators pick it up, they take it down, Forsberg scores, game over. It's dumb. I feel gypped. I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for this. I'm not inserting another token. I'm going to go somewhere else. I'm done with this game. Going to go play Mortal Kombat. Now, as disappointing as the result was in this game, I was pretty encouraged by the Hawks play. The way they battled back in this game, the way they were able to force overtime against a really, really good Predators team, especially considering that Delia wasn't really at the top of his game. He seemed to be fighting the puck a lot in this one. And when you have a goaltender like that on your side and you're up against a defense like the Predators, and not only that, but a Vezina Trophy winning goaltender like Pecorine, that's a really hard task. That's a really hard spot to be in. And all things considered, the Hawks did pretty well in that situation. Now the Hawks get a couple days rest before welcoming the Vegas Golden Knights into town, who are playing much better nowadays than they were at the very beginning of the season. They're right in the thick of things in the Pacific, doing a really good job keeping pace with the red-hot Calgary Flames for that division title. Another tough matchup for the Hawks. Maybe somebody can go and find a cheat code so we can finally beat the Golden Knights for the first time. That would be nice. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Hawks Recap. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below. Like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate that as always, but most importantly, stay safe, make good decisions, and I'll see you next time.